Mm. Yay. Delicious. I just finished my breakfast just now. What was my breakfast? I had a chicken sausage and a banana. Not much, but it's so early in the morning that I'm not very hungry. But I still got to eat. Still got to get my eat on. And then later on today, like in a couple hours, I'm going to brunch. So I'm probably going to have another meal before then. Why does my head seem so lopsided? Is it my hat? Oh, I can't really tell what's going on. I think it's this camera angle for sure, but I can't really have the camera at that angle. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to work out a new setup real quick. So work with me. Don't work against me. Work with me. Don't work against me. Anywho, guten Tag, guten Tag, guten Tag. Hope you're doing amazing. All right, let's go live. Let's get this party started. I want to keep my voice low because it is quite early. But I can't help it. I wake up at 4 a.m. It's hard for me to stay in the bed. I'm like, what am I doing in here? Has the day started yet? That's all I be thinking. Has the day started yet? I feel like if I'm in the bed past 4:30 a.m., what's tea, sis? Because I wake up at 3:40 normally. So 4:30, it's time, it's time to rumble. It's time to rumble. Hello, I was talking about my morning time. Hello, 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 hello. I'm Tony Fine, your fine fit sister, and I teach you how to have a healthy, sustainable relationship with food through portion control. Hello. What are you guys doing right now? What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? I know what I'm doing right now, but what are you doing right now? What is tea? What are you doing right now? I've got a very early morning today. Do I? Yeah, I have something to do at 8 a.m. and it is currently about 6 a.m. Eastern. 6 a.m. Eastern. So I'm normally up at 4 a.m. Eastern because I go to the gym during that time to do my strength training. I wake up at 3:40 a.m. to go to the gym to do my strength training, and then directly after that, I do 30 minutes of cardio. I only strength train 3-4 times a week, and then the rest of the week I still wake up. You're in bed, Sag. What are your plans for today? What are your plans? Are you meal prepping today? I would love to see some meal prep on Sunday. Sunday is the easiest day to meal prep for most people because it's when we have the most downtime. What is meal prepping? Meal prepping is pretty easy. What I used to think meal prepping was compared to what it actually is different though. So what meal prepping is when you follow, excuse me, meal prepping when you follow my meal plan goes as follows. I'll show you. So when you get a meal plan from the link in the bio, it tells you what to eat and how much to eat, right? Of each item. So what you would want to do normally on like a Sunday, like let's say if you have a 2,000 calorie meal plan, you can get one from the link in the bio. Use the discount code 10 off for 10% off, or TikTok 10. TikTok 10 will get you 10% off of that meal plan. So if you get a 2,000 calorie meal plan, it'll say your meal plan is like 3 to 4 days straight. You eat the same thing. It's 5 different meals. You eat 5 different meals throughout the entire day, but 3 to 4 days straight, you eat the same thing. Why? It's so much cheaper. It is so much cheaper. I want you to think about how your life is going right now. We're in a recession right now. So, most of our money, we have the big three. What do we spend money on? Where we live, what we drive, and what we eat. You can't really do anything with where you live. You live where you live, it's going to cost what it costs. You can't really do anything with what you drive. You drive what you drive is what it's going to cost. But the food is the biggest variable. Most of the time at the beginning of the month, usually like we go sit down, a lot more brunches, a lot more, like Uber Eats and drive-throughs. We spent a ton of money on food. Starbucks, it's a lot of money being spent on food because of the variations. You might spend $50 today on food and $30 tomorrow on food. That's a lot of like up and down, up and down, up and down. So a meal plan, you guys, can you send likes? Likes cost absolutely nothing. All you have to do is double tap the screen. Likes allow me to get to more For You pages. They don't give me any money. They just give me more exposure. So I would really appreciate if you could send some likes. All you have to do is double tap. Let's try to get up to 5,000 likes. That would be really appropriate because I'm really trying to give you some information that will truly change your health, your wealth, and your financial standing. So this is pretty big. So think about how you spend money, especially when we're talking about food. You spend a lot of it. You could spend $20 yesterday, but $100 today. That is what's messing us up financially. Most Americans are obese. 42% of Americans are obese. And most Americans don't have $1,000 to their name and their account in case of emergency. So most Americans don't have any money and they're overweight. I was one of them. I used to spend over $1,000 a month on food every single month at minimum. So I definitely was someone who didn't realize I spent so much money on food. I had no clue. So you go from spending a little bit of money to a lot of money, and then the check comes, then you spend a lot more money, then the check load, then you go into Wendy's getting a 4 for $4. So I'm gonna answer your question in just a second about the carbs. So what a meal plan does is it just simplifies your life, so you can go to the grocery store with one grocery list. Don't pick up anything other than what's on that grocery list. Most of us spend about $50 to $60 a week on groceries, and inside of that grocery list, you can eat hamburgers, ice cream, whatever food that you normally eat and that you enjoy, but you'll repeat it. Successful for people to eat the same. I don't want you to eat the same thing every day. What they do, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What they do is keep the question marks out of their life. So if you look at the president or CEOs, they'll often eat very similar foods day after day, day after day. This takes the worry about what I'm going to eat to get where I want to be. Their carbs are not your enemy. Carbs are your friends. Carbs are your friends. Carbs are just calories. I'm going to talk about it in just a second. Please do not think that carbs are your enemy. In my meal plan, French toast, tacos, hamburgers, ice cream, rice, potatoes, carbs are good. And look at the photos. I want you to look at the photos really quickly of the people who are right here. All of these people ate carbs every single day. Every single person that you see clicking up here before and after, they all ate carbs. There's nothing wrong with carbs. It's a problem with the amount that we eat. That could be a problem for you, but it is not a problem with actual carbs. So I don't want you to villainize carbs. Carbs are good. They give you energy. So let's go back to what meal prepping is supposed to be. So meal prepping is not a box of pizza and saying, "Ooh, some of this tomorrow. I prep my meal for tomorrow." No, girl, you was not gonna get where you want to go like that. You're not gonna lose no fat. You're not gonna build no muscle, and you're not saving any money. You're not saving any. Think about what you do with your money. Are you poor or are you rich? Rich people invest money and poor people spend. Rich people invest money and poor people spend. So I want you to think about it. Are you rich? If you rich, you invest. If you're poor, you spend. We're in a recession. This is during the time where poor people get poor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Or poor people get poor and rich people get richer. What goes on? Because a poor person will spend money. How much money did you make this past week? Your check. You just got a check, right? How much money was in that check? And how much of it did you spend? Did you go to the grocery store? Did you pick up a bunch of groceries? What did those groceries give you? Did it get you healthier? Did it help you get off your medication? Did it help you lose fat? Did it help you build muscle? Did it give you more energy so you can get out there and work harder? Or did it make you sad? Did it make you bigger? Did it make you more unhealthy? Did it add to your health issues? That's how poor people get poor, because we spend money. When I was overweight, it was because I overate and I used to overspend. So oh, very good, very good. Doing backs and lats. I love lats. So I used to overspend my money. Everything all the money I made, I spent it. Meaning, if I made $100, I spent it at Forever 21. I spent it at some cheap clothes. I spent it at Cinnabon in the mall. Some food that only made me bigger, sadder, more insecure. That only aided to my sugar addiction. So I spent my money. Now on the other side of weight loss, I'm telling you, you got to start investing your money in your food. Your food should be an investment. When I eat a meal now, I know. This meal is going to give me more energy for the rest of the day. My old meals used to make me go to sleep after I ate them. I used to want to be so successful. I used to want to be so successful. I used to want to be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. But the reality was, I was eating foods that were so high in calories that only made me sluggish. I used to eat a big meal and have to go to sleep right afterwards. How in the world was I ever going to get to any amount of success if I couldn't stay away from those foods? So I was spending money when I was poor. I spent it on foods that gave me nothing in return. Now I want you to start thinking, how can you invest? How can you invest in yourself? Invest in your food. I'm not talking about spending a lot of money. When I was spending money, I was spending $1,000 a month on food. $1,000 plus a month on food. When I started to invest like a rich person, I started to spend about $250 a month on food. So it's not about more money. It's not more money. It's just spending the money wisely. When I got a meal plan, when I started to go to the grocery store to make my meals, all at once, when I started to bulk shop, I started spending so much less money. I started spending so much less time in the grocery store. You have to start thinking about this as we get to this recession. This is going to be a very difficult time. If you were here during '08 when everybody was losing their houses and everybody couldn't afford no gas, when it was bad down, you know what's happening. You know what's happening. You see the inflation. Eggs are $9 a damn carton. So what does that mean? You got to figure out how to spend less money but still get the outcome you want from it. So what is your outcome? What is your outcome? My outcome for you or anyone who's on my meal plan is to get their dream body. What happens when you get your dream body? I do not help people lose weight. Weight loss is a combination of fat and muscle. So I don't help nobody lose weight. I'm not a weight loss person. I'm not for weight loss. I don't believe in it. I don't like it. It's unsustainable. 95% of people who lose weight gain it back. I don't like weight loss. This is not a weight loss page. This is a muscle building page. This is a dream body page. So if you're interested in your dream body, you're in the right place. So I want you to be honest with yourself. Do you want your dream? Do you want to be all the things you dream about? When I was overweight, I used to fantasize. Most of my life was just fantasize. I used to daydream all the time. All the time. I did absolutely nothing with my life. I ate and slept, ate and slept, ate and slept. Yeah. Abby wants her dream body. You got to be honest with yourself. So this is the moment. It's super early in the morning. Not a lot of people in the room. I want us to start being honest. Do you want what you dream about? Don't if you in here capping, saying, "Oh no, I don't want my dream body. I just want to lose a couple pounds so I can stay healthy." Get the fuck out. This is not for you. I don't want nobody who lying. No liars. It's too early in the morning to lie right now. I only want people who are very serious about achieving their dreams. You got to reach for the stars because yeah, Tracy understands we're reaching for the stars because for a really long time I said, "Oh, I don't want to lose weight. I don't want to lose weight because I was so insecure and had such low self-esteem. I never wanted to admit that I didn't like my body because I thought other people would judge me. So I just used to say, "Oh no, I'm fine where I am. I'm fine. I'm fine." Yes, Brish, yes. I used to say, uh yeah, take a hard look at yourself. Yes. I used to say all the time, it's your turn. It's your turn. You want to be happy on the inside and when you look in the mirror. We have to start being honest. And I'm so glad we're being honest in this room because for a long time, I was not honest. For a long time, all I said was, "Oh no, girl, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine." And I wasn't fine. I was eating and sleeping my life away. It wasn't until I said it outside my mouth. I want my dreams. I want to become the person I dream about. Now that included my body, but that also included a whole bunch of other stuff. I was bad down. I was broke. I had no money. It was all bad for me. So once I started just being honest and saying, I do want what I'm dreaming about, what I don't tell anybody is in my head, what I'm daydreaming constantly about. I do want that. I want it. Oh my God, it started happening. So what is the first step? Create a healthy relationship with food. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to go underneath the knife. I've never been underneath the knife. Any of these photos that you see of people who are on my plan or the 5,000 plus people in my Facebook group or the tens of thousands of people I've helped create healthy relationship with food, none of them have gone underneath the knife. Not a single one of us or them. Nobody. It's not about going underneath the knife. It's about a healthy relationship with food. Because what does going underneath the knife do? Nothing. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. Follow me closely. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. Gaining fat, gaining muscle, losing muscle. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. Only 4. So when people go underneath the knife, what do? They lose fat. That's the only thing going underneath the knife does. So the doctor takes fat out of your body. The doctor does not put muscle into your body. So he just takes it out, or he may put fat in and out of your body. So if you're someone who got like a BBL, he may take the fat out of your stomach and put it in your butt. So that is just fat going in and fat going out. You can do that by yourself. You could do that without going underneath the knife. So When people go underneath the knife, it's not that they're doing anything special. They're just doing one of the 4 ways to change your body: losing fat, gaining muscle, losing muscle, gaining fat. They're doing one of the 4 things that any of us can do to lose weight. So you don't have to go underneath the knife to do that. I always think of carbs as enemies, but my macros math says eat 300 plus grams of carbs a day. How many calories are you supposed to eat? Oh, you're 350 pounds. Very good. When your macros, if you're supposed to eat 300 grams of carbs every single day, you're supposed to eat about 1,200 calories. Macro counting is calorie counting. Macro counting is calorie counting. Macro counting is calorie count. There is nothing new underneath the sun. So people used to count calories. Now people track macros, but it's the same thing. Every 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories. Every 1 gram of fat is 4 calories. Every 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, and every 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. So when someone says, "Oh, I have to eat 300 grams of carbs," you're referring to 1,200 calories of carbs. Where do you get carbs from? Rice, potatoes. I mean, you can get it beans. You can get it from anywhere. You need to lose another 50 pounds. Click the link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It will tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to start on your dream body. Let's start being honest. Let's start saying we want it. Let's stop doing challenges and pretending like, oh, I just want to reset. Oh, I just want to cleanse. No, you don't. You want to lose fat. You want to get to all those things that you have always imagined you would be. So let's get you there. No, and for one, cleanses and detox and all that stuff, they don't work. So let's go over this again. If it's early in the morning, I know your head might not be on straight, but don't ever forget what I'm getting ready to tell you. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. Only 4. Only 4. Only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. I got to turn that back up. Sorry. 4 ways to change the way your body looks. That is it. That is it. That is it. Gaining fat. Gain fat. Gain fat. Gain fat is the first way to change the way your body looks. Gain fat. That is the first of 4 ways to change the way your body looks. There are no other ways other than these. Now, if you think there are some other ways, drop them in the chat and I'll help you walk through it. But these are the only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. The first way, gain fat. The second way, lose fat. Lose fat. This is the second way to change the way your body looks. Lose fat. What is the third way to change the way your body looks? The third way to change the way your body looks. Lose muscle. Losing muscle is the worst way to change the way your body looks. Losing muscle is by far the worst way to change the way your body looks. This is the worst way. If you don't know nothing else from this live, don't ever lose muscle. Muscle is money. Muscle is money. Think of it like gold. Don't ever lose a lick of gold. You don't want to give up no muscle no matter what you're doing. Muscle is gold. Muscle dictates your metabolism. So have you ever said, "Oh, my metabolism is slowing down"? After if for a lot of people who have already lost weight before, if you've lost a decent amount of weight, have you noticed that you eat a lot less than you used to? However, the weight is still pop up on you. You don't eat nearly as much as you used to eat, but now the weight is still coming back on you. What is that? That is loss of muscle. When you lose some of your muscle, you lower your metabolic rate, which means you gain weight easier. 95% of people who lose weight lose muscle. So weight loss is a combination of muscle, water, and fat loss. So when you lose weight, you lose muscle. When you lose muscle, you lower your metabolic rating. You gain the weight back. 95% of people who lose weight gain it back. Why? Because they're losing muscle. Losing muscle is the worst thing to do to your body. The worst thing to do to your body. And who loses muscle? How do you lose muscle? Under eating, over cardioing. Under eating, over cardio. These are the 2 big ways that people lose muscle when they're on their weight loss journey. So I want you to think keto, juicing, fasting, Manzara, Ozempic, weight loss surgery. Under eating. Under eating. Under eating. What is another way? Excessive cardio. Have you ever started running every single day in order to lose weight? And the weight is dropping on the scale, but so is your body. You're now deflated, flat, like a balloon that's been popped. Have you experienced this before? That is weight loss. This is the worst thing to do to your body. So that is the third of four ways to change the way your body looks. Now you should be able to guess what the fourth way is. If you paying attention, you should be able to guess pretty quickly. If the first three ways are gain fat, lose muscle, what would this be? What would this be? What would this be? Gain fat, lose muscle, gain muscle. Gaining muscle is the last and most important way to change the way your body looks. If you only focus on gaining muscle, you will absolutely lose fat. Gaining muscle is all we focus on here. I don't focus on helping people lose fat or gaining fat or losing muscle. I don't focus on these things at all. I have no interest in those things. The only thing I help you do is gain muscle. That's it. That's it. That's it. Because if you only gain muscle, you will lose fat. You'll have a more sustainable weight loss. You'll have a better relationship with food. You'll understand how to control your body or maintain your weight. Gaining muscle is all this page is about. Now, when I say gaining muscle, a lot of people think I'm talking about this. I'm saying, I'm going to gain muscle. Ain't nobody talking about this. This is an irrational fear that women have, especially that gaining muscle means getting bulky, becoming masculine, getting a lot of muscles. This is impossible for you to ever achieve. I'm just talking to you real talk. This represents the top 1% of women who lift weights. Top 1%. You've never been 1% a day in your life. So you're not going to become 1% today. Top 1%. This is like being the LeBron James of women who go to the gym. Now, what you got to do to be LeBron James? You got to be an amazing basketball player. You got to be in the NBA, and you got to be the best in the world. Now, I don't think you're going to become the best in the world just because you went to the gym and you picked up a 5-pound weight. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I want you to think, when have you ever seen this person other than in your nightmares? I know you see big muscular women and they scare you, but they don't exist in the real world. You've never seen this person at the grocery store, at the post office, anywhere, because they don't exist. You've seen an image of a woman with a lot of muscles one time on TV. You was watching She-Hulk and you seen this image of a woman and you got scared. And I'm not sure why. This is not what building muscle looks like. This is literally the most beautiful physique that a woman can achieve. But we won't talk about that. I mean, personally for me, this physique really represents the top 1%. This is a lot of dedication and hours in the gym and just a discipline that I will never know anything about. But when most women see it, they get scared. I don't want to be bulky. I don't want to be a man. You'll never look like this because you don't have the mental fortitude to get there. So don't ever think that you're going to turn into this person. This person is a beast that we can't even imagine. So don't think we're turning into her. When we talk about building muscle, we're turning into this. We're just getting a more beautiful physique. We're lowering our body fat percentage. So when I'm talking about muscle building, I'm not talking about turning you into a bodybuilder. Stop being afraid of that because it doesn't exist. I'm talking about just helping you get to your dream body. So we have to embrace muscle because muscle is what helps us create this shape. Muscle is what helps us burn more calories. Muscle is how we increase our bone density. So when we get old, we don't get arthritis and osteoporosis. Muscle is the name of the game. So we'll talk about how we build muscle. Yeah, that's just a body recomposition. Very good. So get a 3,200 calorie plan, E. Get a 3,200 calorie plan. Papa, if you walk through this door, I'm going to be able to see you. I feel like I found my new best friend. Yes, I'm here every day. Gain muscle, gain muscle. Hello, Sherry, you work out. So how do you gain muscle? Amazing question. How do you gain muscle? There are 4 steps to build a muscle. I'm so proud of this. I'm so glad it's so early and this crowd is so small so we can really get intimate. There are 4 steps to build a muscle. Only 4 steps to build a muscle. 4 steps to build a muscle. That's it. That's it. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. If you have your 90-day dream plan, use the discount code 109. My username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll give you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. If your number 1738, round it up to 1800, get an 1800 calorie plan. Because what I'm going to say to you is extremely easy, but it's going to go over your head. There's going to be no way that you can grasp all this information and apply it. That's why you get the 90-day plan, which breaks it down for you day by day, because you don't need to remember all of this right now. What I'm going to write down for you is easy. Will you remember this and will you apply it at the gym when you go tomorrow? No, you won't. So let's talk about how you build muscle. Building muscle is simple. Stress is the first step. Step number one to build a muscle is called stress. You must first stress your muscle. So a lot of people say, can I do this during cardio? No. Can I do this with Pilates? No. Can I do it with yoga? No. Can I do it with resistance bands? No. Can I do it with calisthenics? No. 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 What? No. Can I do it at home? No. No, there are a bunch of reasons why I'm telling you no, but the easiest way for me to explain it is stress. So I want you to walk with me. Don't leave this room at all. The next 3 minutes, do not leave this room. Do not leave this room. This should totally revolutionize the way that you lift weights and the way that you see other people lifting weights. The first step to building a muscle is stress. You must first stress your muscle. So let's talk about auntie arms. Let's talk about auntie arms. Do you have big arms? Big fat arms? I used to have them. So auntie arms, batwing arms, whatever you want to call them, they're just arms with a lot of fat in them. So as you follow the meal plan from the link in the bio, use the discount code 10 off or TikTok10, you will lose fat in your arms. But if you do not build the muscle in your arm, if you don't build a muscle in your arm, you're going to be left with an arm that's very saggy, flabby. You're not going to like the way your body looks. Have you ever lost weight but then said, "Ooh, okay, I'm soft. I'm smushy now. I need to tone up." What people don't realize, when you say tone, you're referring to the act of building muscle. There's no such thing as toning. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks: gaining fat, losing fat, gaining muscle, losing muscle. So when people say toning, they're talking about gaining muscle. So what's important to do while you're losing fat following the meal plan is to build muscle at the same time. At the same time, you got to build muscle. If not, you're going to be left very flabby, very saggy. You're not going to like the way you look, and I guarantee it. So a big one that we all want to focus on is our arms. Most people are insecure about their arms. So we got to build the muscle in our arms so we can make sure our arms don't get flabby and saggy. A great exercise to do is a bicep curl, simple bicep curl. So I want you to think about how a bicep curl works. Most of the time when you see people do it in the gym, they go like this. What is that? It's nothing. You did nothing. It's nothing that's going on right now. Stress is the first step to build a muscle. So when you're in your body pump classes and you guys are in your body pump classes, you didn't stress your muscle. When you're in your Pilates classes, you're not stretching your muscle. You're not stressing it. How do you stress it? Simply, for one, engage the muscle. So stand up straight, stand up straight, stand up straight, stand up straight, stand up straight. Alrighty, chest up, chest up. Form matters here. This matters. Don't leave this room for the next 3 minutes, you guys. And please send likes. All you have to do is double tap the screen. Likes give me no money. They just give me more exposure to more For You pages. I would truly appreciate it. So stand up straight, chest up. Keep your elbow close to your side. Keep your elbow close to your side. So when you have your elbow close to your side, pick your arm up and drop it back down. Pick your arm up and drop it back down. But don't drop all the way down because we'll be losing the tension and the movement. This entire thing, how you stress a muscle, is just by keeping the tension, keeping the hurt, keeping the hurt. So if we drop it down, we lost the movement. We no longer have tension. So you want to stop a little short, then bring it back up. Stop a little short. If you take your arm up here, we're not stopping short. We're losing the movement. We're not going to build a muscle. So we got to build our bicep. We got to build our bicep and triceps. Those are in the movements. So we don't have a flabby, saggy arm. So once we do that, we're going to do it with a 5-pound weight initially. 5-pound weights. When you do it with a 5-pound weight, what you'll notice is it's really easy. 5-pound weight, it doesn't feel like much because it's really not much. So if you have the 90-day dream body, it has 30 days of progressive overload. It tells you exactly what to do and how much to do. So with the 5-pound weight, you'll see, oh, I didn't really feel anything. Correct. Now it's time to put that down. So for my people who ask, can I do this at home? If you only have 5 and 10-pound weights at home, the answer is no. You need to have access to 20, 30, 50, 60, 100 pounds at home. And if you had access to that level of weights, you probably already know how to build a muscle. So I'm going to guess you don't have access to that level of weights, which means you've got to get into the gym. What if you have gym anxiety? Go early in the morning when no one's there. Go late at night when no one's there. Go to an all-female gym or a gym with a female room. We've got to have access to heavy weights. So what about resistance bands? We'll talk about that in a moment. So when you did the 5 pound weight, it was easy. You didn't feel anything. Correct. Put it down. It's over now. Don't go back to it. You didn't feel anything, which means it didn't count. Now pick up the 10 pound weight. 10 pound weight, feels kind of good. Oh, this weight feels nice. Correct. It feels nice, which isn't good enough. So put it down. Put it down. It's over now. No more 10 pounds for you. You're too strong for that. When I'm saying these numbers, it could be as easy as starting off with 1 pound, 2 pound, 4 pound. So now it's time. You're going to take about a 2.5 minute break in between each set. Each set 15 movements. When that 15 movement is done, put it down. Put it down. And then you'll pick up a 15 pound weight. Oh, wow. When you start to pick up the 15 pound weight, you'll notice it's slower. You'll notice, oh shit, the involuntary slowing down of the contraction speed is how you build a muscle. The involuntary slowing down of the contraction speed is how you build a muscle. Yes. So when you had the 5 pound and it was easy and you were doing this with it, there was no slowing down of the movement. There was no slowing down. So there was no muscle building here. Versus when you have the 15 pound weight, which is just heavier. And now, oh man, I can't pick it up as fast now. Ooh, it's a lot heavy. Ooh, whew, whew. It's taking a little bit more out of you. Good. That's building a muscle. That's stressing your muscle. What's happening when you're stressing your muscle? Your body is freaking out. Your body has no idea that you're trying to build a muscle, that you have auntie arms, that you don't want, that you want to have nice sculpted arms. Your body doesn't know what you're doing on the outside. All it knows is you're doing something that is hurting me. You're doing something that I have never done before. And your body is sending help. Send help, send help, send help. Sending muscle fibers, muscle fibers, muscle fibers. Your body is actively trying to grow a muscle to help you pick it up. Because remember when you drop that weight, what your body wants to do is help you pick that weight up. That's the slowing. But when you drop the weight, it's easy to drop the weight. But when you try to pick it up, that's the hard part. So can you achieve this with resistance bands? If you have a resistance band, like resistance band you put underneath your feet and you have like two of those little bars and you do it with resistance bands. Here's the thing with resistance band training, especially for beginners, people who don't know how to build a muscle. They're not for you. They're not good. You can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why? Because if you do resistance bands, the first 20 reps you're doing a resistance bands, it feels like nothing, correct? Because it is nothing, because there's no weight on it. The resistance from the band, not even good enough. So if you do a resistance band, oh shit, I'm tired. After about doing this about 25 times, I'm technically tired. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to put the resistance band down because after 20 reps, I'm tired. Now, is my muscle fatigue? No, it's not. No, it's not. I get tired well before my muscle gets stressed or fatigued to grow a muscle. So, can a beginner grow a muscle with resistance band training? Nah, just go ahead and put it down. The easiest way to do it is to pick up a 5 weight. Does that make sense? If you try to pick up a resistance band as a beginner and you just knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out, you're going to get tired well before your body gets fatigued or stressed. It makes 100 reps with the resistance band before you build a muscle. However, by rep 31, you are exhausted. So you don't get to 100 reps. So you never build a muscle. All you did was get tired. All you did was get tired. Does that make sense? So the first step to build a muscle is stress. Because when you stress your muscle with that involuntary slowing down of the contraction speed, your body sends help. Send help, send help, send help, send help, send help. Send help to help you pick the weight up. Your body is sending help to help you pick the weight up. That is the first step to build a muscle. That is the first step to build a muscle. What is the second step? Rest. Rest. If you follow the 90-day plan and you use the discount code TikTok10 or 10 off, you will not do another bicep curl for a week. You're going to go to the gym 3 days a week, 1 hour each session. You only start going to the gym after being on my plan for a month and a half. I don't send you to the gym day one. You don't know what to do in the gym, and I don't want you to go there just yet. I want you to get some confidence by following the plan. I want you to lose some fat by following the plan, and I want you to go to the gym when you're actually ready to build a muscle. You're not ready until day 46, so don't go. don't go. But when you start going, you're going to go 3 times a week, 1 hour each session. That is it. And when you do like a bicep curl on one day, you're not going to do a bicep curl until next week. That's the rest time. That's the rest portion. What is step number 3? Recovery. Recovery is what you eat and how much. These are the 4 steps to build a muscle. 4 steps to build a muscle. Recovery is what you eat and how much. So if you click my username, you take it to my TikTok account, you enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. So if your number is 1738, round it up to 1800. Get an 1800 calorie plan. And recovery is going to be in following that plan to a T. It's going to give you adequate protein. A lot of people ask, okay, what about creatine? What about creatine? What about creatine? What about creatine? Creatine just shortens your rest and recovery. Creatine is for people who want to work 5, 6, 7 days a week in the gym. They want to try to put on as much muscle as possible. That's unnecessary for you. I want you to work out 3 times a week. That's all I got. I mean, I know a lot of bodybuilders. I don't take creatine, and neither do they. It's not a big part of it. Creatine is just very popular right now on TikTok. But if you don't know the first step to build a muscle, if you don't have good nutrition, and if you're not going to the gym 5, 6 days a week, you do not need creatine. It's very unnecessary. It's not bad or good. It's just unnecessary for most people. So I don't suggest it. And what is the 4th step to building a muscle? Adaptation. Adaptation comes after you have stressed your muscle, rested your muscle, recovered your muscle. Then what does your body do? It builds more muscle. So the next time you go to the gym, remember when you went to the gym and you had the 15-pound weight, and it was really heavy? Well, the next time you go to the gym and you pick up the 15th, what will happen? Next time you go to the, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. The next time you go to the gym, and you pick up the 15th, what will happen? Before, when you picked up the 15th, it was really, really heavy. The next time you go to the gym, 15th should be easier. Yeah, they should be easier. You've grown a muscle. You've grown a muscle. It should be a lot easier. So what does that mean? After you finish your 15 reps with the 15 pounds, put it down. Pick up the 20s. It's time to move up in the world. Of course, you're not going to jump in weight as, in this succession as quickly, but this is what happens. The 15 should be easier, which means the next weight you pick up should now, the 20 should be harder. That's how you build a muscle. It's the easiest way to do it. It's called progressive overload. It's in the 90-day meal plan. It's just so simple. But will you remember this, and will you do this when you go to the gym, and will you have the no? So that's why you get the plan. And why the plan just breaks down. I'm going to read some questions. You've never been number 1 at anything. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much, Sky Miles, in the chat. I love you, baby. My dream body is a BBL with silicone. That's very good. Go and get one. Now, here's the thing. I got a ton of ladies. I have a lot of celebrities who are on my meal plans too. I got Playboy bunnies who are on my meal plans. They all have BBLs. They all have silicone. Why do they still do my meal plan? Because it doesn't matter if the doctor, 95% of people who lose weight gain it back. Even people who have surgery, BBLs, fat transfers. Why? Because even if you get the fat sucked out of your body, if you have an unhealthy relationship with food, and you do, that's how you got fat enough to qualify for surgery, you will gain that weight back. So that's why a lot of girls go get round 2, round 3, whatever, of BBLs, because they keep gaining weight. So I have a lot of people who have had plastic surgery before who are on my plans because they try to manage their weight so they don't have to get surgery again. How can you build muscle? Recently pulled up, I'm only eating 600 to 800 calories. OG, you got to eat a ton of protein, and you got to get in the gym and push heavy weight. So a lot of people want to do weight loss surgery. Wow. Would I suggest it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Unless your doctor is forcing you to get it to save your life, I would not suggest it at all. Not for the average person or even the above average person. Why? When you are this big, when you qualify for weight loss surgery because you're overweight, that's the only way to qualify for it. What happens? It's because you eat too much. It's because you eat too much. That's the only way to qualify for weight loss surgery. The only way to qualify is to be overweight. The only way to be overweight is to overeat. Overeat how many calories your body can burn. So let's say at this weight, you're eating about 5,000 calories a day. Let's say you're eating 5,000 calories a day, but you're supposed to be eating 2,000 calories a day. 2,000 calories a day may be your maintenance, but you're eating more than that. So every time you eat more calories than your body can burn, you begin to gain weight. Every 3,500 calories in a surplus is a pound gain. Some of those calories are stored as fat. So if you have a double chin, auntie arms, or belly fat, that all came from you eating more calories than you could burn. That's it. So when you have weight loss surgery, like OG just said, and OG, I'm so glad you're in the room because we're going to get you in the right direction. But when you have weight loss surgery, like OG said, you go from eating 5,000 calories a day to, I mean, it's like crashing into 600 to 800 calories a day. And that's kind of high because people who have lap band surgery only eat 400 to 600 calories a day. So she's eating more than some people who have surgeries to lose weight. But this is still such an insane number. This is literally starving. This is under eating. Same thing for people who do Ozempic, Manjaro, all of those extreme diets. It's the same. It's the same. It's the exact same. You go from one extreme of eating too damn much to the other extreme of eating nothing. What happens when you go from one extreme to the other? You lose muscle. So when you lose muscle, you lose the shape you have. You end up deflated like a balloon that's been popped. So how do you fight that for my people who already have weight loss surgery? You have to go to the gym and you have to lift heavy weights and you have to eat adequate protein. You'll notice that your doctor told you to eat a lot of like protein shakes and stuff like that. The reason why protein is the building block that helps you maintain and build more muscle mass. They want most of the diet to be high protein so you can hold on to the muscle that you still have. When you go from eating too much to not eating any at all, weight loss surgery, this is what you look like post weight loss surgery. When you go from one extreme to the other, what happens? Your body is in a free fall. So when you're losing weight rapidly, your body is literally in a free fall. Your body is when you lose weight slowly following my meal plan to get to your dream body, your body wants 2,000 calories a day, but when you're on my meal plan, you may be giving it about 1,700 calories a day. So you're giving your body a little bit less than what it wants, just a little bit less. And when you give your body a little bit less than what it wants, it's a little aggravated with you, but it's not angry. When it's a little aggravated, it'll say, now you know I like 2,000 calories a day, girl. And you're not giving me 2,000 calories a day. All right. I'm gonna keep it cute with you. I'm gonna go get a little bit of fat that you already have stored. Your body eats off of stored fat. When you are in a small deficit, your body eats off of stored fat. So if your body wants 2,000 calories a day, but you're following my meal plan and you're giving your body 1,700 calories a day, your body will keep it cute with you. It's a little upset. It is a little bit upset, but it'll say, you know what? I'm gonna go and grab some fat that you already got stored from those old meals you used to eat. Your body goes and grabs the double chin. It goes and grabs the auntie arms. It goes and grabs the belly fat. So it grabs it. Anybody who you see in these photos up above me, this is what their body did. Their body went to go grab fat. You'll see that they do not have excess skin or flabby skin or anything like that. It's because their body went to grab fat. Now, when you're in a huge calorie deficit, post weight loss surgery, Ozempic, Manjaro, an extreme diet, your body does not keep it cute with you. Your body is very angry with you. It says, what the fuck? I want 2,000 calories a day, but literally only giving me 600. I told you I want 2,000 calories a day, and you're giving me 600. Oh, bitch, I got something for you. Your body goes and grabs whatever it can inside of your body. That is fat, double chin, but it's also muscle. That's why at the end of the weight loss, the extreme weight loss, you would look deflated like a balloon that's been popped because your body gets upset and it grabs anything it can get its hands on and takes it to use its energy. Your body wanted 2,000 calories a day. You're only giving it 600. So for that, your body punishes you by grabbing anything it can get. This is not okay. This is not okay. Have you ever seen somebody who lost weight and they look like it? Ooh, everybody don't look good, skinny. When I lost weight rapidly, just like that, from doing keto, intermittent fasting, and excessive cardio, my body got angry with me and it grabbed everything it could, the fat, the muscle. It left me very deflated. I felt worse after I lost weight than before when I was fat. When I was big, at least my body was firm, and I liked that. But then when I lost weight rapidly, I was no longer form. I felt old, like my skin felt saggy. Losing muscle is the worst thing to do to your body. And when you are in an extreme calorie deficit, that's all you do, lose muscle. So for anyone who's at the beginning of their journey, don't lose muscle. Click my username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Now, anyone who is already losing muscle, that's okay. You'll have to do what I did. And so that's fine. I'm a testament that you can reverse it, but it does take a little bit longer to build muscle. It does. It does. How do you know? Can't stand people who tell me to tone. Exactly, Tikara. I've been listening to your advice, and I lost 1.2 kilograms of fat, and gained 500 grams of muscle. That's all this plan is: losing fat and building muscle. Thank you so much, Queen. Can you demonstrate a bicep kickback? I'm not sure if that's the accurate name. A bicep kickback, if you're trying to, that would be a tricep kickback. If you're trying to build your triceps, this is a tricep. This is a tricep, right? Triceps are also very important if you have auntie arms. You need to build your biceps, your shoulders, your triceps. This will give you a very nice, beautiful arm. So you can bend over kind of forward, uh, and keep your elbow in line with your waist. So don't have your arms up here. Don't kick back. Keep your elbows close to your body and keep it in line. So kick back. I hope this makes sense. And when you come up, don't rest up here. Try to keep the movement engaged. You should be able to feel it the entire time. Feel it the entire time. If I come up here, I lose the feeling. I don't feel anything. And if I come back here, I lose the feeling. I don't feel anything. Any movement that you do, you should feel it the entire time you're doing it. And you should feel it exactly in the muscle that you want to feel it in. If you're doing something for your biceps, you should not feel it in your traps. Why are you engaging your traps? You shouldn't. That's how you're going to grow your traps, and you don't want to do that. What about thighs? Same thing. Thank you, Nobel. Time under tension, yes. Going above the comfort of the muscle, yes. I never know to burn fat or build muscle first at the same time following the plan. Thank you so much. If you join the Facebook family, which is absolutely free, Fine Fit Fitness, you'll see a lot of people jump in with how much fat they've lost in the last few weeks and how much muscle they gained at the same time. You can build fat and lose muscle at the same time. How do you get the plan? Link in the bio. Thank you so much, Miles. Jesus loves you. Thank you. I appreciate you. What foods increase metabolism? None. All right, so let's talk about increasing metabolism. What is metabolism? Does anybody know what metabolism is? Please tell me what metabolism is. When I get to those comments, we'll answer it. What is metabolism? And do you have slow or fast metabolism? What is metabolism? And is your metabolism slow or fast? What is metabolism? Somebody tell me what metabolism is. Because there's a lot of questions about it. Thoughts on pre-workout? You need an extra hour of sleep. I don't suggest it. You came late. Very good. I want to exercise my feet so badly I can't walk. Why not? To go to the doctor. Thank you so much, Millie. Okay, why do I say no pre-workout? Why do you need pre-workout before you go to the gym? Because you have no energy? Why do you have no energy? Because you got no sleep? Why'd you get no sleep? Because you stayed up all night eating? You had insomnia? Hmm. Wow, I think your issues are deeper than that. No pre workout. You need to figure out why you're not getting adequate sleep. Instead of pre workout, you need to get an extra hour of sleep. You can't get an extra hour of sleep. Why? Why is your life so disorganized? Why is your life in shambles? It shouldn't be. You can create a healthy relationship with food and organize your life so you can go to bed. You didn't get any sleep last night because you were waiting for Pizza Hut to drop your pizza off. They said they were going to drop it off in 45 minutes, but it's taken an hour and a half. Now you're up late at night eating pizza, wings, breadsticks, and insomnia watching Law and Order SVU. Of course, you can't go to sleep. You have no order in your life. Okay, get a meal plan so you can get some order. So when you come home from work, you can actually know exactly what you're eating and it can already be planned in your fridge. So you can eat that meal and take your ass to sleep. Oh, the kids don't be asleep by then. Why are your kids up at midnight? Why they up playing Roblox? If you're not getting enough sleep for your day, do you think they're getting enough sleep for their day? No, the whole house need to go to bed. Everybody go to sleep or get some organization in your life. Please, the meal plan will absolutely help you organize your life, organize your grocery runs, help you save money, organize your time where you actually prep your meals for your entire family so everybody can get a good night's rest. Because if you're sleeping on the job, they're sleeping at the schoolhouse. I don't think that's going to work for either one of you. If you're overweight, your kids have a 50 to 70% chance of also being overweight just like you. So if you're fighting the demons, they are too. Let's help ourselves and let's help our children. A lot of people say, oh, I want to lose weight because I want to stay alive for my kids. Well, I hope your kids will be alive for you because the way that we're feeding them, they're not going to live very long. Our generation, 1 in 3 of us will have pre-diabetes or diabetes. Whew. That's a lot worse than our grandparents' generation. Our grandparents' generation didn't die not nearly as bad as we did. But now here we are, way sicker than our grandparents' generation because we have way more food and way more access to it than our grandparents' generation. So what does that mean for your kids' generation? They're gonna be way more bad down than you. You bad down now, they're gonna be worse. So everybody need to go to sleep in this house. Everybody need to get it together. Join the Facebook family. It's thousands of us over there who are learning how to have a healthy relationship with food, who are learning how to good morning, who are learning how to create a relationship with food that not only saves their lives but their children's lives too. If you're overweight, when you start getting over 40% BMI, you lower your life expectancy by 10 years. So I know you're like, oh, life is too short for me to be worried about all of that. I don't want to worry about all of that. Well, you're only shortening your lifespan by not worrying about it. You're the one who made your life short. For a woman in America, you should live to about 80 years old. So the fact that you're already in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, and you're on a lot of medication already, that your body fat percentage is already over 40, you're the one who's shortening your lifespan. That's not okay. Life is actually very long. And if you want to have an amazing, incredible life, you need to get your stuff together. So click my username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It will tell you how many calories to eat every single day to lose weight. Get a plan based on that. Organize your life. Help your children while you're at it too. Is juicing good? Absolutely not. Juicing is not. Juicing is nothing. There's nothing. Juicing is nothing. I could talk more about it, but there's no. What is the benefit to taking a juice? Oh, you get nutrients. Why don't you get nutrients from what you eat every single day? Every day you should be getting nutrients in, not just when you take a juice. What about extra skin? Build muscle. Thank you, Alina. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. What is the best for mom's stomach? Link in the bio, sample meal plan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, EC. How can I find out about getting a personal training session with you? I don't do personal training sessions. Yes, tricep pull downs are a great one if you have a cable machine at your gym. Skull crushers are also good. I show those on my page. Yeah, but kickbacks, a lot of people want to do kickbacks. They're good too. What about tummies? Link in the bio, sample meal plan. Inner thighs, link in the bio. Sample the water bottles are sold out on the website, but you can go to the website if you like some other things up there. QLA, use the discount code TikTok 10 or 10 off. The rate of burning calories, what about it? How fast your body converts calories to energy. That's what metabolism is. The rate of burning calories. I think a couple of you guys did a couple Googles. I'm proud of you guys. The rate of burning calories. What is metabolism? The rate at which your body burns energy. I love it. I love it. I'm going to finish these comments and we'll talk about metabolism. Okay, Unstoppable. I'm officially oh, I appreciate you. Positive facts. Shit, I need to go to bed. Actually, you got a good point. Go to bed. Everybody want to take pre-workout and we're not addressing the real issue. You have no energy. You have no energy because you have no sleep in your daily life. I wake up at 3:40 a.m. and I go to bed at 8 p.m. Oh my gosh, she doesn't have kids. No, I don't. I don't. But a lot of other people on my meal plan who do have tons of kids, they do go to bed 8, 9 p.m. Did they used to do that before my plan? Absolutely not. Their lives were in shambles. Absolutely in shambles. But that meal plan really just helps you organize your life to find some organization. That's what most of us are missing. Chicken rice. Okay, let's talk about metabolism. I have to get ready for church, but I really need some more information. Continue to come to my lives. I'm here every day. Join the Facebook family. Yes, sleep is the foundation of life and way more processed foods. I go to the doctor with my feet and nerve and poor circulation. The doc said I must exercise my feet. Baby star. Get a plan. Get a plan. You have truly blessed me. Thank you so much, Unvel. American food is, yes, I've done everything possible to lose weight, but I'm stuck. Get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. Use the discount code 10 off. Unhealthy lifestyle is hereditary. No, it's not. 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 So here's the thing about unhealthy lifestyles. If your mother, and think about what you're doing to your kids now, you're up all night, you're not going to sleep, you're complaining in the morning, you're not eating breakfast, you're drinking coffee to wake up, but you still haven't woken up. So, this is who you are as a presence in your children's life. That's an unhealthy lifestyle you're living. So, what does that mean? Yes, your kids will all mirror that unhealthy lifestyle. If you don't wake up or get out of your bed till 9, 10 o'clock on the weekends, the kids is not going to wake up out of their bed till 9, 10 o'clock on the weekends. So that is what's happening. Your mother did it, so you're doing it. You're doing it, so your kids are going to do it. So we're following. portions are the same too. So when I grew up, my mother gave me a lot of rice. She's Jamaican. So she always put a lot of rice on my plate. So I grew up thinking this amount of rice was an appropriate amount of rice to eat with every meal. That's just what I thought. I thought if you have a meal, you put rice on it so it covers the whole bottom of the plate. That's just what I'm thinking because that's what my mom taught me. Okay, I had to learn that was 7 servings of rice. The amount of rice I should have been eating was closer to this much rice. So you have to relearn those traits. So if you're teaching your kids how to stay up all night and wait for the Pizza Hut man to drop off the pizza and eat the shakaroni, yeah, of course they are going to mirror you because that's what you taught them. You taught them how not to have organization in their life, how to eat a lot of food. If you're overweight, your kids are 50 to 70% more likely to also be overweight. Is that because it's genetics? No, it's because y'all eat a lot. You eat big plates and you serve them big plates. That's it. So you got to learn yeah, you got to get your BMI down. Yeah, you got to learn how to have a healthy relationship with food so you can teach them that. You have to teach them that. If you have thyroid issues, get a sample meal plan link in the bio. I have thousands of people who've lost weight with thyroid issues. How to build okay, let's talk about metabolism. Menopausal, get a sample meal plan link in the bio. I got a lot of ladies who are menopausal who have lost weight following the meal plan. Let's talk about metabolism. Metabolism is just a number. Your metabolism is not slow or fast. Your metabolism is not slow or fast. It is just a number. It's a number of calories that your body burns every single day. It's called your metabolic rate. Metabolic rate. That's metabolism. It's just a number. It's just a number. Now here's a little side note. Your metabolism doesn't change from age 20 to 60. There is no change in your metabolism. A lot of times as we get older, we'll say, "Hey, my metabolism has slowed down so much since I've gotten older." That's not true. So nothing happens with your metabolism from age 20 to 60. Nothing. Your metabolism is just a number. It's just a number. What is your number? Click my username. Take it to my TikTok account. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should be eating. That's your metabolic rate. It'll tell you how many calories you should be eating. So let's say your number is 1500. So 1500. 1500 calories a day is how much you should be eating based on your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. From ages 20 to 60, your number has always been around 1500. It's always been around that number. Nothing has changed. So when you were 20, you used to say, "My metabolism's so fast, I can eat anything I want and not gain weight." And as you get older, you say, "My metabolism's so slow, everything I eat makes me gain weight." That is not true. When you were 20, what was really going on in your life? When you were 20 to 60. When you were 20, you were thotting and bopping, ripping and running. You was all over the daggone place. You was in college. You had a job at a diner, at a grocery store, at a gas station. You had a job that kept you on your feet, very active. You was working at the bar. You had friends. You went out dancing. You had a life. Uh, what happens as you get older? Oh, oh, we don't have much of a life. As we get older, the benefit of getting older, seniority, you don't have to work that hard. That's the beauty of getting older. When you young, they put you on the shit detail. They put you at the nighttime. You know, if you don't have kids, they say, "Oh, she can come in and she can do overtime." They give you a lot of work when you're young. But as you get older, you start having the kids, you start slowing down, and you don't have to work so hard. That is really a benefit of getting older. You're not working that hard. So even if you worked at the same company all your life, you worked at Public Movement. Yeah, if you worked at Publix, when you first worked at Publix, they had you bagging groceries. They had you walking in and out of the grocery store and putting groceries in a car. They had you on a buggy. Even if you worked at Publix for 40 years, what happens as you work at the job longer and longer and longer? Huh. They start moving you up in the world. Moving you up in the world means putting you in more sedentary positions at the job, which means your activity level starts going down. So ripping and running, thotting and bopping, older we get, our job does not require that. Now all you do is sit at the desk in the back. You sit at the desk in the back, you take phone calls, shoot, you might even work from home. Activity level goes down the older we get. What else happens when we're 20? When we're 20, we don't eat that much. We don't have that much money. considering what we do. You eat a lot of junk food when you're younger, but junk food is all you got money and time for. You'll go grab a bag of chips, a candy, soda, whatever, but you really don't have time or money for anything else. Compared to the older you get, the more money you get, the more vacations you go on, the more new restaurants you check out, the more Starbucks money you have, the more Uber Eats money you have. You don't want to do anything so somebody else come over and make some dinner for you. The more you eat. So eating goes up, moving goes down. Metabolism actually stays the same. Metabolism stays the same. Metabolism is just a number. It's just a number. It is not fast or slow. It's just a number. So let's say if your number is 1500. What does this mean? You're supposed to eat 1500. If your number 1500, that means that's how many calories your body is burning. You're supposed to be eating 1500 calories. So how do we gain weight? By eating more than that. If your number is 1500, it's like money. That's like having $1,500 that you could spend every single day. Every single day. And that's your budget. Your daily budget when you leave the house is $1,500. $1,500. If you spend $1,500, you're in your budget. Now, what's the problem? The problem is you have $1,500 to your name. However, the first thing you do in the morning is go to Starbucks. You go to Starbucks and you spend $700 on that coffee, the matcha latte mocha chaka, whatever you want to call it. You guys, can you send some more likes? Likes cost absolutely nothing. They just expose me to more For You pages. Can you double it up? Can you send more likes? I appreciate you. So you go and get a maca chaka latte wata, whatever, 700 calories. You just spent $700 of your $1,500 budget. Yes, you did. Check how many calories is in your Starbucks. Okay, so you don't know that this $1,500 budget exists. So let's put into some money. I always talk about calories when I talk about money because calories are money. And if you don't know how to manage your calories, you also don't know how to manage your money. We're in a recession, you guys. This is clear. It's evident. Poor people get poorer in recessions and big people get bigger. Thank you, positive. Big people get bigger in recessions. Poor people get poor. So think about your financial standards right now. How much money is in your savings account? Savings. How much? How much do you have access to? Most Americans don't have access to $1,000 in case of emergency. And most Americans are obese. 42% of Americans are obese, which means most Americans are big and broke. And we're in a recession right now. Turn on any of the news sessions. So what does that mean for you? If you poor right now, you're going to get poor. And if you big right now, you're going to get bigger. If you do not know how to manage your calories, which is why you're big, you probably don't know how to manage your money, which is why you're broke. So let's get this messaging right here and let's get all of it together. Join my Facebook family, Fine Fit Fitness, on Facebook, and you can see thousands of people who are not only improving their life and their health, but also their finances. You need to get it together. Because if you're not doing good right now, you're going to be doing terrible at the end of the year. Big people get bigger, poor people get poorer. And how? You don't know how to manage your money, which means you don't know how to manage your calories. Calories and money are the exact same thing. They're the exact same thing. That amount of dollars that you can spend every single day to not get in debt. There's a certain amount of calories you could eat every single day to not get big. Most people don't know this number. Most people don't have a budget that they stick to, and most people don't know that there's a certain amount of calories they should be sticking to. Click my username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you right now how many calories you should be eating every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number and round it up. If your number is 1738, round it up to 1800. Get an 1800 calorie plan and use the discount code 10 off. So that's how much you're supposed to be eating. But if you don't know this number exists, what happens? Even if you don't know the number exists, ignorance is not going to save you. The number exists whether you know it or not. So let's say your number is 1500 because on average, that's what a woman's is. Your number is not even 2000. You know where you've seen that 2000 number? Everywhere you go. If you go to McDonald's right now, you go to Walmart right now, you pick up anything from the food section, you turn it around, it'll show you the nutrition facts. On the bottom of the nutrition facts, it'll say based on a 2000 calorie diet to maintain your weight. What does that mean? It means that most people should be eating about 2000 calories a day total. But that number is usually for a man with muscles. It's not really for women. Most women should be eating less than that. So on average, this is on everywhere you can go. If you go to, you guys, can you send more likes? Double tap the screen, send more likes. I would really appreciate it. So if you go to Cheesecake Factory right now and you go to for just a slice of cheesecake, it will say this slice of cheesecake is 1,700 calories for one slice of cheesecake. But at the bottom of that page, it will say based on a 2,000 calorie diet to maintain your weight. What does that mean? Cheesecake Factory is literally telling you if you get this one slice of cheesecake, that's more calories you should really be eating for the entire day, boo. That's what that's what McDonald's is telling you. That's what Starbucks is telling you when you go up there and you get the matcha latte wata and it's 800 calories for one drink. Starbucks told you how many calories was in it, but you didn't care because you didn't know this number existed. So you have $1,500 to spend. You guys double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. It costs absolutely nothing to double tap the screen. The information I'm giving you here will literally change your life and your finances. We have way too little likes, way too little likes, you guys. Please double tap the screen. It costs nothing to do so. All you have to do is double tap, 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 double tap. More likes I get, the more For You pages that I'm exposed to. This is helpful with me because I make no money from being live. So I would really appreciate it if we can get more exposure so more people can learn how to lose fat and build muscle the right way for the last time. So you can listen and double tap. You can listen and double tap. I truly appreciate you guys. And you guys will see as you double tap, more people will come into the room. This is showing you when you do the work, you get the results. That's all my plan is. If you have a correct plan and do the work, you'll get the results. You are double tapping right now. More people are coming into this live. You see how the correlation here? You follow this meal plan, you'll be like everyone else who you see in these photos. You'll get the results. Do the work, get the results. That's all this is. Doing it and getting. So if you have 1,500 calories that you're supposed to eat every single day, but you start off your morning at Starbucks and you spend 800 of those calories or 800 of those dollars, then what do you do for the rest of the day? What do you do for the rest of the day? Maybe you don't eat breakfast. A lot of people don't like to eat breakfast. I'm not sure why, even though breakfast is extremely important and it's in every one of my meal plans. Let's say your coworker says, "Hey girl, I'm going to Chipotle. Do you want a bowl?" And you say, "Oh yeah, I'll take a Chipotle bowl. I love Chipotle." You send her your bowl order. You send her the $13. Wait, hold on. You sent her $13? How much money have you spent today on food? You spent $7, $8 at Starbucks, another $13, $15 at Chipotle. You spent $20 today on food. I know it sounds like a minuscule amount, but people on my meal plan spend $50 to $60 for an entire week's worth of food. You spent $20 two meals. And what did you get from those two meals? You gain weight from those two meals. Yes, because when you get the Chipotle, if you get a Chipotle bowl like mine, that's about 3,000 calories. That's about 3,000 calories in total from the Chipotle bowl I used to get. Each one of the salad dressings is 250 to 300 calories for a salad dressing. So if you got Chipotle and Starbucks and that was all you ate today, but I know you ate more, that would be a total of 3,700 calories, but you're only supposed to eat like 1,500. So what happens? 800 was for the 800 was for the Starbucks, which means technically you have 700 left for the rest of your day. Money. But you just spent 3,000 at Chipotle. What did you do? You pulled out your credit card? Of course you did. That's why most Americans are in debt and don't have a savings account. So you pulled out your credit card or you ate calories in a surplus. You ate more calories than your body could burn that day. And when you eat calories in a surplus, you gain weight. Every 3,500 calories in a surplus is a pound of weight gain. It's a pound of weight gain. So you gain weight that day. So you spent $20 like a poor person. Poor people spend money, rich people invest. You spent $20 on Starbucks and Chipotle. And what was your return on that spend? You gained weight. What does gaining weight do? Double chin, belly fat, arm fat, whatever. It can be visceral fat, just the fat that's on your organs. It gets sicker. Poor people get poorer in recessions and big people get bigger. So not only did you spend a bunch of money, but you also made your health issues possibly worse. 1 in 3 Americans will have diabetes or type 2, pre-diabetes type 2, which is the kind you give yourself from your eating habits. So you got sicker and got bigger and spent more money, so you got broker. This is not okay. We have to learn how to have a healthy relationship with food. So instead, follow a meal plan. You would have spent about $4 or $5 that day for an entire day's worth of food. That would have helped you improve your health, improve your feelings about yourself, your self-esteem. If you're insecure, it would have helped with that, but also improve your overall relationship with food, build you some muscle, give you the body that you want. I'm weighing 200 pounds. How do I get? Link in the bio. Click my username. What about weight loss tea? Oh my God. All right. I see weight loss tea. I see weight loss tea and I see juicing. Let's talk about weight loss tea and juicing. Weight loss tea and juicing. Should you do them? Absolutely not. Just disordered eating. Just disordered eating. So think about what you do right now. You usually eat a lot, you feel bad about it, and then you say, oh, I'm going to do a juice cleanse. I'm going to do a reset. I'm going to start over. I need to get my body together. There's no reason for anyone to do a juice cleanse, detox, weight loss tea. No reason at all. Not one reason. Oh no, it's important to clean out your body. Why is your body so dirty? Because of all the food you just ate? Correct. So if you eat a bunch of shit, you will feel like you need to clean it out. Clean it out. But then you go back to eating the shit? That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense. So let's talk about the science behind weight loss teas. It's a scam. A weight loss tea is just a scam. Weight loss tea equals scam. That's all it is. It's a scam. Why is it a scam? Because it's an X-Lax. It's an X-Lax. You just bought a very expensive X-Lax. What does the weight loss tea make you do? It makes you shit. It makes you poop, 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 poop. You take the tea, you dip it, you do your detox tea. What happens to you? You take a shit. That's an X-Lax. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? You just bought an X-Lax in the form of a tea. So there are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks: gain fat, gain muscle, lose muscle. So let's start from the top. What happens when you're ready to do a detox tea? It's because you've eaten a bunch of food. You had it your way all year long. All year long, you ate exactly what you wanted to eat. If anybody even looked at you and was like, girl, you gonna eat that last bite? You almost snapped their neck off. You were so angry if somebody even looked at your plate in disgust. Oh, I'm gonna have all the low vibrational plates I want. All right, calm down. You ain't gotta fight me, sis. Okay, so you had it your way. Every time there was a TikTok video, a viral trend of some of a recipe, you did it. Every time there was a new commercial with a new something new, the Shakaroni pizzas came out, you bought them. Taco Bell started selling new tacos, you ate them. Everything you wanted to eat last year, you had it. Pack of wild horses couldn't keep you away from that food, girl. You ate that food. Yes. Go, sis. Awkward. All right. So you had it your way last year. Now at the top of this year, you're feeling bad. I don't know why. You did exactly what you wanted to do last year. Why are you upset now? Make no sense. Make no sense why they upset. You did what you wanted to do. Thanksgiving came, you posted 2 and 3 of your Thanksgiving plates. I'm gonna have my low vibrations. Okay. All right. Fine. Fine by me. And now it's the top of the year. Now you feeling bad about it. That weight is on you real bad. So you want to do something about it? And the thing you think to do about it is to do a cleanse or a juice or a detox. Babe, you have an eating disorder. You literally ate at nauseum last year. You ate at nauseum. Nobody could stop you from eating last year. Now, this year, to reset, you're deciding to starve yourself. You don't see it? You went from binging all last year to literally trying to starve this year. That's extreme measures. The binging was extreme, but the starving is also, it's a little problematic for me. That's not okay. This is not a real way to lose weight. You don't lose no real weight doing this. You don't lose no real fat. So let's talk about what happens when you go from one extreme to the other. When you pick up that detox tea, that scam, it's a scam, babe. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's an X-Lax. It's an X-Lax. It's an X-Lax. It's an X-Lax. It's all of this. It's all of this. What does it do? It makes you poop. You don't need no damn detox. You have organs. So if you got organs, same way I got organs, your body is already detoxing you. Your body's already got that covered. Cavemen did not need a detox tea in order to detox their body. They had organs, and so do you. So do you. So when you take the laxative, that's just what it's called. It's a shit tox. When you take the laxative, it makes you poop. Now here's the thing about shit. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. Gain fat. Gaining fat changes the way your body looks. Losing fat changes the way your body looks. Losing muscle changes the way your body looks. And gaining muscle changes the way your body looks. Those are the only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. Only. That's it. There's no other way to do it. So when you take a detox tea, It is a laxative, which makes you shit. I want you to grab your double chin right now. What is your double chin? Fat. I want you to grab your belly right now. What is your belly right now? Fat. I want you to grab your arms right now. What is your arms right now? Fat. All of those issues that you have with your body, your thighs, fat. Your ass, fat. Your titties, fat. All of it is fat. It's just fat. Your body is either fat or muscle. Fat or muscle. Grab your bicep. That's muscle. Grab your glutes. That's muscle. Grab your triceps. That's muscle. Your body is made up of fat or muscle. Yeah, it's a scam. Your body is made of fat or muscle. So when you take a detox tea, it makes you poop. It's just shit. This is not shit. This is not shit. This is fat. This is not shit. This is fat. All of those items are fat on your body. So when you take a detox tea, it makes you shit, which is nothing because shit is not fat. So let's try to break it down a little bit further. If you want to lose your double chin, it will only come out of your body one of three ways. A double chin will only leave your body one of three ways. Through breathing is the first and most important way that you lose fat. So if you slept all day, if you were in a coma for 30 years, you would be burning calories if you were breathing, right? Breathing on your own. You would lose your double chin. If you was in a bed like Sleeping Beauty, you would lose your double chin because you would be breathing. You don't have to go to the gym to breathe. You don't have to go to yoga. You don't have to do fire breathing. All you have to do is exist, live, be in the world. Right now you're breathing. Right now you're burning calories. Right now you're burning fat. So if you have a double chin, 8 times out of 10, your double chin will actually leave your body through exhaling, through your nose, through your mouth. 80% of the fat that you burn in your body comes out of your mouth. So if you lost 100 pounds, 80 pounds came out of your mouth, came out of your face through exhaling. 80, not throwing up. I'm talking about just breathing. What about the other less than 20% of fat? So if you have a double chin, 8 out of 10 of those pounds would have come out of your mouth just by breathing. What else? Your pores through your sweat, Less than 20% comes out through your sweat and your urine, when you pee. So that is how fat leaves your body, through breathing, through sweat, and through urine. So what does poop have to do with it? Absolutely nothing. Fat will not lick an ounce or morsel of fat from your double chin or anywhere else in your body will ever come out of your ass. Not even a little bit of it. So when you take the detox teas, it makes you poop, but it doesn't matter because poop is not fat. So you're not losing any fat. So if you were to, and when you're not tricking it. Sometimes people think they could trick their body into losing fat. So what happens if you eat a burger? What happens if you eat a burger? A burger. If you eat a burger I make for you, the burger I make for you, it have cheese on it, turkey burger, lettuce, tomato, onions, bun, whatever. That burger will be about 400 calories of food. It'll be about 400 calories of food. So what happens? And then I'll make you some French fries. I don't buy the processed French fries. I'll make you real French fries with like a potato. I'll cut it up. It doesn't take long. I'll put it in the air fryer. Don't use no oil, no butter. The meal, if I make you a burger meal, it'll be about 700 calories of food. You'll eat that 700 calories of food. Good. Your body will take that 700 calories. You will not gain a single pound from that. It's 700 calories. If you eat in your calorie deficit or a calorie maintenance for the rest of the day, you good. You will not gain a pound. I swear. It's about how much you're eating, how many calories. So versus if you go to Red Robin like I used to, and you get a Southern Charm burger where they dip their bacon in brown sugar. If you get half a stack of onion rings, like 4 onion rings, that's what I used to get there. And if you get a milkshake, that's 5,000 calories of food. If you got a burger from my house, it's 700 calories of food. You get a burger from Red Robin, it's 5,000 calories worth of food. Okay, so that's a big difference. It is. So what happens when you eat the Red Robin burger? What happens when you eat calories in a surplus? You gain weight. Every 3,500 calories in a surplus is a pound of weight gain. So what happens with your body when you eat that Red Robin meal? You eat it, you eat the burger, and once you get to a certain amount of calories, your body says, "Oh, Once you get over the amount of calories your body needs to burn, your body says, "Oh, these is extra calories. I'm gonna store these calories for later. I'm storing for later. I'm gonna use these later on." Oh, you bought extra? Okay, put them in the freezer outside. You ever have an extra freezer outside your house? Put those in the extra freezer. We'll use those later. Yeah, all the calories. It's so many calories. So your body says, store those, store those. I'll need them for a later date. Your body has been doing this since the caveman days. Since caveman days, when we didn't used to have a lot of food, when we used to go have to hunt and gather, your body would take extra calories and store them just in case we didn't get enough food, like during the winter and shit like that. So that's the only reason why our body still stores extra calories. Hey, you guys, can we double tap? Please double tap, double tap, double tap. All you have to do is double tap the screen. It costs absolutely nothing. Please double tap the screen. It allows me to get to more For You pages. So when you eat the burger, when you eat that 5,000 calorie meal from wherever, your body takes it and it's like, oh, yes, okay, okay, okay. With the bread, store that as fat. With those extra calories that we got from the carbs, store that as fat. Put that as stubborn belly fat. We just made her a little bit fatter. We just made her. So if you ate my 700 calorie meal from your meal plan from the link in the bio using the discount code 10 off, you wouldn't have had nothing extra stored as fat, boo. You wouldn't have did that. But instead, you went to Red Robin, you got the super high calorie meal, and your body said, yay, we have extra calories. Store it as fat. With the protein from the burger, you eating that, your body says, "Ooh, yes, yes, yes." Store that as a little bit of muscle. We'll give her a little bit of muscle. Throw it on her tricep. Just give her a little bit more muscle. Your body stores things as fat as muscle to use as for a later date. But with other stuff, when it gets to be too much of an excess, that food your body really doesn't want to process, dairy is a big one. If you're African American or Native American, 80% of us are lactose intolerant, which means our body rejects it. So when you're eating the burger, your body will say, "Hey, with the bread, make her stomach fatter. With the protein, make her bicep bigger. But with the dairy, throw that shit in the trash." Rejects it. Rejects it. Your body don't want it. So your body will say, with all of that cheese shit, throw it out. That is shit. That is shit. That is the poop. Your body never accepted that. Your body never accepted the dairy. Your body literally, the second you put it in your mouth, said, throw that shit in the trash. The trash is poop. The trash is poop. The trash is poop. So when you take a detox tea, sometimes we think, oh, I'll get rid of my double chin if I take the detox tea. You will not. The only thing you'll get rid of is what your body already decided it was going to throw away the second you ate it. The second you ate it, your body said, throw that shit in the trash. So when you take a detox tea, all it does is like when the trash man come into your house, he normally come on Fridays, but then like it's a holiday or something, so he comes on Thursday. That's what a detox tea is. You already have trash you're going to throw away on Friday, but it's a holiday, so they're coming a day early. So the detox tea is, you supposed to shit on Friday, but when you take the detox tea, it makes you shit on Thursday. It makes you shit earlier than you were supposed to. It don't make you shit nothing new. You're not throwing out anything new now that the trash man is coming a day earlier. There's no new trash. There's no new trash. It's the same trash you was always going to throw out, except you're throwing it out earlier than expected. That's all it is. Night shift people get a meal plan link in the bottom. T British, did I skip your comment? How do I get a plan link in the bio? Single mom at that. However, my son is 13. He comes to the gym with me. Very good, Donk. I love that. If you're short, your metabolism is still going to be good at 2030. No, no. What's the science behind that? What does that mean? How did I get into this? Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Steel. We still counting calories, but don't check the ingredients. Yeah, and I don't suggest counting calories. Hey, Pratt, people need to start eating clean. There's no such thing as clean eating. There's no dirty or clean eating. What people think is clean eating is like eating a lot of vegetables and stuff like that. There's no such thing as clean eating. Clean eating, like, do you wash your groceries before you eat them? No. What people The closest thing to clean eating would be like eating no oils, no butters, no dairies, no sugars. Is it necessary to do all that to lose weight? Absolutely not. You don't have to do any of that to lose weight. You just have to eat less calories. You can eat McDonald's every single day and lose weight, but you'll end up looking flabby. Thank you, Dewan. Is dates included in one of your diet plans? No, no, it doesn't matter what date you start. It'll say day 1, day 2, day 3. So you can start on any day of the year. Thank you, KKW. According to the calculator, I should be eating 2,500 calories. But how? You're eating more than 2,500 calories right now, so 2,500 calories will put you in a deficit. Follow the meal plan. You'll lose the weight. Thank you so much, Red. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Should you adjust your calories on workout days as compared to rest days? No. You'll eat the same because remember when you use the calculator in the link in the bio, it asked you how much do you work out and it gave you enough calories to sustain that. The only time you would add in extra calories is when you begin day 46 on the meal plan. When you start doing progressive overload workouts, there's a little bit of carb cycling that I mentioned in there that you can do if you would like to. You would eat like an extra 100 calories in carbs if you want for more energy before you work out. I appreciate you, Asia. Caveman did intermittent fasting. Yes, but it was it because they wanted to, or was it because they had no lights because they didn't have electricity? Is it because they at intermittent fasting, you do not get points for losing weight because you're intermittent fasting. How does intermittent fasting work? You don't eat. You used to eat breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, right? But then you start to intermittent fast, you don't eat until 12 o'clock. Now you don't eat breakfast, snack, or lunch. Now you only eat another snack and dinner. You drop the amount of calories you're consuming. Intermittent fasting is not revolutionary, never been done before. Intermittent fasting is just starving, babe. You don't eat. You don't eat. And intermittent fasting studies show is connected to a lot of other disordered eating, i.e., binging, laxative, detox teas. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, is just disordered eating. Now, does that mean intermittent fasting is bad? No. A lot of people do intermittent fasting, but not for weight loss. Not for weight loss. If you're trying to lose weight during intermittent fasting, you waste your time and you're going to gain the weight back. Can you achieve weight loss with exercise at home? By eating less at home. You don't have to work out to lose weight. Hey, Chris, it cleanses your colon. Wait, so the only way to cleanse your colon is to do a detox tea? How were our colons being cleansed before detox teas? Ooh. Okay. Thank you, Tyler Gay. Please, you guys, please, 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 please. The colon has been along a lot longer than your BBL girly has been selling colon cleanse detox teas. That is bullshit. It is a lie. It is a scam. If you want to believe in it, go off. Go off. Go off. Go off. But don't think for a minute that before 5 years ago, when that girl popped up on Instagram selling detox teas, that people's colons weren't getting cleaned. Man has been around a lot longer than that bitch has been selling them teas. Slow it down. Slow it down. You have organs. You have organs. You have organs. What do you think your organs is for? To look pretty. Stephanie, the organs ain't to look pretty. They're not to look pretty. They're not to look pretty. You got a lot going on in your body well before detox tea. Now, what about colonics? Colonics good too. All of these things, they are beneficial in some way or another. Vegan meal plans, a link in the bio, Fine Fit Sisters. All these things can be beneficial, but when done for weight loss, they are just silly as hell. If you want to do a colonic where you'll lay down and I show them on my page and they'll push all of the shit that you've had in your body for the last month out of your body, go for it. It's fun. It's a little freaky. They putting water up your butt. But hey, there's some benefits to it. Are any of these benefits weight loss? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. None of the benefits are weight loss. So when making your body shit in attempts to be skinny, that is just disordered eating. That is not okay. You're forcing your body to shit just so you can say you're skinny. And it doesn't even help you lose any fat. So you're not even skinny, but you've just forced yourself to shit. Doesn't that sound crazy? That is crazy. That's right. Yeah, we got organs. Girl, talk about you need a detox tea. If you don't, slow your roll. Get a 1,700 calorie plan. It's a meal plan. It's a meal plan. Thank you, Dewan. What if you don't count calories? How are you going to know if you're eating too much or too little? Follow a meal plan. I don't suggest counting calories. Follow the meal plan. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Is do you have protein powder? Yes, protein powder is available. Link in the bio. I would only suggest protein powder after you work out. I don't suggest protein powder as something you drink every single day. How do I get the bicycle to exercise my feet if the nerve and poor circulation the doctor wants? Baby star, your doctor didn't tell you exactly how to exercise, even though he told you that you were having nerve issues. Ask him how you should be exercising. I think that would be a better question for him. Yeah, because you want to make sure you're doing it correctly. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm thanking you guys for being here. Hopefully, we all learned a little bit something. And I go so crazy with the detox teas because it's the top of the year. And I know at the top of the year, that's when we all want to right our wrongs. Yes, I have protein powder, link in the bio. Use discount code 10 off. I know we all want to right our wrongs at the top of the year, and we think the way to do that is by starving ourselves. That is so bad. It is not okay to starve yourself for weight loss. It's unsustainable. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. How many times do we update our calorie intake when we lose weight? You don't. You don't. The meal plan already has it updated in it for you. So if you have a 90-day plan, it's already updated. Wow. Okay. I thank you guys. I'm going to jump off now and I'll see you guys later. What are some exercises I can do to build my lower body? I have an apple shape. Build muscle. Build muscle. Build muscle. Build muscle. What do you want to build? You have an apple shape. You want to build your legs? Get on the leg press machine. Do a lot of leg press machine. Just stay on the leg press machine for an entire hour and just focus on adding weight every single set. Just build muscle. Build muscle. Build muscle. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. If you focus on building muscle, you lose fat. So you'll take care of those ways. Lose fat, gain fat, lose muscle, gain muscle. What's the discount code? TikTok 10. Thank you so much, Fees. I appreciate you. Hey, Sauce Move. Hey, boo. I haven't seen you in a minute. I appreciate you. Yes, health and wealth. Let's do it the right way for the last time. No more. No more. Think of it like that. How many times have you done it in the past? Let's not do it no more. You done did it the last 10 years in a row and haven't gotten nowhere. Don't do it like that no more. Let's do it the right way for the last time. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys later. I love you. I hope you have an amazing, wonderful day. Eat your breakfast. Why? Because when you don't eat breakfast, you overeat for the rest of the night. Hey, my sister's calling me. Okay, see you guys later. Bye. Thank you, QLA. Hey, Juicy. I just got